Yo, what's going on? My name's Chris. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I also do OBS tutorials to help upgrade your stream. But today I'm gonna give you 17 tips to help grow your Twitch channel. So a little backstory, I started my first stream 18 November 2018. I played a lot of games, but my main game was Overwatch. Now honestly, Overwatch is my go-to game still to this day. I got Twitch affiliate in a week, which is awesome. But for the next 2 years, my viewer average was 3 to 5. Which is great, right? We have 3 to 5 that are consistently watching you. And those 3 to 5 people, they still come to my streams today and we're amazing friends. But we're trying to grow, right? There's a lot of things I learned streaming in that 3 to 5 viewer average category. Then I'm gonna share with you how I got to where I am today, around 25 average viewers. Now, some of these results happen quicker than others, of course, right? Differentiating factors such as timing, the skills that you already possess, or sometimes just the people you know. But if you're like me and you're starting from zero, you just have a passion for gaming, or you're just trying to get into live streaming, this is how you do it. So the first tip I'm gonna give you is to go watch other streams. Go to the streams that you already watch and find out why you watch them. There's always some key takeaways on why you watch that stream. How does the streamer interact with chat? How does the chat interact with the streamer? Do they have some kind of extensions that make the chat more interactive? I go into different live streams, even if it's not a category that I perhaps play or I'm interested in, but there's always something you can learn, whether good or bad. For example, I occasionally go into the music category because there's a lot of unique streamers in the music category. I'm always looking at their equipment and stuff and the different things they use to interact with their stream while they're performing live with their music. So just get out there, view those new streams, pursue those new ideas, and make those ideas your own to improve your own stream. Tip number 2 is to have some soft background music playing in the background. It can really set the vibe of your stream and smooth out some of those silences that you may encounter during your stream. There's a whole bunch of copyright and DMCA free playlists that you can use. I'll link a few of them down in the description. There's Harris Heller. There's an awesome one I just found called Eldre. I'm also waiting for some music I had created with the support we've been getting from the Deep Stream. So get that soft music background going and get those vibes flowing. On to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is stop streaming and go outside. Do something. Go to the movies. Spend time with your friends, family, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it may be. Living your life outside of content creation and streaming is going to generate new ideas in your head, so you can bring that to your stream and create conversation, create relatability. So it's important to disconnect every once in a while and just live life. Like Mr. Beast Burgers just opened in Hawaii. I can stop streaming, go eat a burger, stream the next day and be like, yo, has anybody tried a Mr. Beast burger? It's an instant conversation starter just from something you did yesterday. So life experiences are important. Tip number 4, talk to your viewers. You are providing a form of entertainment, right? People come by to watch and interact with you. So if you're not interacting with them, what's the point? I've made this mistake so many times where I'm just focused on my gameplay. I'm not talking. I finish a match. I look over at my chat and there's a message. I reply when I finally seen it, but they've probably been there for minutes. And by the time I get to it, that person's gone. Now, if I would acknowledge them from the start, they probably would have stayed and chatted a little bit. And I could have potentially had another follower, but I was too focused on the game and not interacting with my chat, which lost me a potential viewer. So pay attention to chat, because those are the people that are gonna support you from zero to however big you get. So tip number 5 is gonna be audio. You can get away with a lower quality video stream, but if your audio is staticky and you can't understand what the person's saying, nobody's gonna watch that. That's why podcasts are so popular, because audio is super important. If you do have the money for an upgrade, audio needs to be your first thing that you upgrade. People aren't prone to watch a stream without a mic. If you have super crispy gameplay, but your audio is staticky, nobody's gonna watch you. But on the other hand, if you have 480p video and a super crispy mic, people are more prone to stay. So focus on your audio, and that should be the first thing that you upgrade to really improve the quality of your stream. There's a lot of lurkers on Twitch that just like to listen and go about the daily tasks. So that's why audio should be one of the few things that you perfect in order to guarantee your success. Tip number 6 is your stream quality. I'm not talking about super crispy cameras or lighting or mix apps or anything like that. I'm talking about getting familiar with your OBS setup and the settings you need to utilize with the setup that you have. So you need to get into your OBS settings and troubleshoot those so you have a nice, smooth stream. Now, if that means making a dummy Twitch account and streaming to that account so you can troubleshoot without your viewers seeing, you need to do that. No one's gonna watch a laggy stream or a stream that constantly buffers. So make sure you become a technical expert for your specific stream setup. If you do need help, I have a whole bunch of tutorials on my channel. I'll link a few of them below as well. So go check them out. Tip number 7 is share the love with raids. You should be ending all your streams by introducing your community with another community. Finding a similar size streamer as yourself and having your community support them with a raid is a great way to introduce yourself, as well as meet a lot of other friends. My first 2 years on Twitch, I maybe did like 5 raids, which is a shame on me, right? But over the past 2 to 3 months, I've been ending all of my streams with a raid, and I have met a lot of amazing people because of that. So tip number 7, always share the love and raid fellow streamers. Tip number 8 is just hang out in streams, right? Don't hang out to promote, hang out because you want to be in that community and you enjoy the stream. Make genuine connections with the people in the chat and just provide support to the streamers that you like. If you're being yourself and a real human being, people will naturally just check you out, right? If they think you're a cool person, people will check you out. And if you have an interesting stream or content to back it up, people will most likely follow you as well. Just investing quality time in other people's streams, and just relaxing and being yourself and being generally interested in that stream, it's a very organic way to grow. Tip number 9, you're probably using this already, and that's social media. It is a good idea to be on all of them. So YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all the other ones. But I would focus on the one that you see the most growth on. When I first started streaming, I saw a lot of growth on Instagram. So I do a lot of stuff on Instagram, but I've transitioned to other ones because I've seen an explosion of growth on those, which we'll cover later. But using social media is a great way to find other streamers or potential viewers that like what you have to offer, or potential collaboration opportunities. Now, tip number 10 may be the most important tip, and that's creating valuable content. I originally started out streaming in the first year. I was just streaming. Second year, I did branch out and I started making funny moments in Overwatch, right? Which were funny to me and a few other people, but I really wasn't providing value to a specific community. Now, probably one of the easier things to do is find out what you're really good at and teach somebody how to do that. Now, I could have done the Overwatch tutorials, but I wasn't good at the game. I really just enjoyed playing it. So that probably wouldn't have worked out the best for me. But what I did find out I was good at was teaching other people's how to use OBS, or different extensions you can use for OBS to improve your stream. So by providing that niche content for a specific audience in a way that was clear and concise and easy to digest, I was able to connect with people that needed the help, that appreciated the help, and then in turn came to support me in my streams. So you need to find out what kind of value you can provide. Now, it doesn't have to be educational content. It can be funny content, because that does provide value as well. You just have to do it in the right format and in the right niche or category in order to get your message across. Now, tip number 11 is kind of a double-edged sword. It really depends on you, and that's picking the game that you're actually playing on Twitch. Now, if you're just a Call of Duty streamer, it's gonna be really hard just to stream and have people find you on Twitch. You need to create other content on other platforms consistently and in a unique way in order to be found. And that goes with any kind of saturated game. There are certain categories on Twitch where you can play that game and it's easier to grow organically just because of the viewer to streamer ratio, but still in that case, it's not guaranteed. Just don't put yourself in a spot where you're playing a game for viewers and you're unhappy playing that game, because you're going to get burnt out. Your viewers are going to know you're unhappy and you might stop streaming altogether. Play what you enjoy, get involved in that community, and provide value with that game, whether it be how-tos or maybe funny moments created in a unique way, and put that on different social media sites. Tip number 12, Twitch is based on how many viewers you have, and that basically ranks you where you're going to be seen on Twitch. So you should never be streaming with 0 viewers. You should at least be streaming with 1. With 1 viewer is going to bump you up quite a bit when it comes to the directories in Twitch. All that takes is either opening it up on your phone and viewing your stream, or opening up another tab on your computer and viewing your stream that way. So realistically, if you have a computer and you have a phone, that's 2 viewers you can use to always have in your stream. I think the max viewers you can have in your stream using the same IP address is 2. So you should at least be having 2 people in your stream at all times. Tip number 13, utilize your VODs and watch your stream. You need to be constantly doing some self-reflection, seeing what you did amazing at during your stream and what you didn't do so good at during your stream. And the only way you can do that is by watching yourself. So go back to your VODs, and I'm not saying watch the whole stream, but skip periodically through your stream. Just watch moments. And if you're thinking to yourself, I wouldn't watch this, then why would you think viewers would stay and watch it as well? Always find ways to improve your stream, and then you can never fail. Now, number 14 and 15 are kind of a brand deal, but these tips are to find your brand and how are you unique? What can you provide that others cannot? When people see your name or your logo, or they hear it from somebody else and they can say, that's the pro Pokemon streamer. That's the guy that gives those awesome tips. When you are known for something specific, that's part of your brand. So it's really important when you're starting out to really niche down and define what your target audience is, to build that brand. And that doesn't mean you're stuck in that specific niche, right? Once you grow, you can expand, of course, but you need to be known for something. You can't be a master at everything just starting out. People are more likely to check you out if they see consistency. That's the same picture on your Instagram, your Twitter, your YouTube, same colors. That creates brand consistency, and that's super important. Tip number 16, this is super important just to keep viewers around, is interactivity. The day where you can just play games and just chat to the streamer over, there's a whole bunch of extensions that allow you to go above and beyond what you would normally have to do. With the addition of the Twitch channel points, different applications like Triggerfire, there's literally thousands of ways to add interactability on your Twitch stream. And mind you, all this is free, so it's very easy for you to go ahead and add it to your stream. It just takes some research and time to set up, but once you do, that just adds a whole nother level to your stream. And any way you can set up for the viewers to interact with you while you're streaming, that's just what streaming is about, right? As entertainment at its finest. I cover a lot of these extensions in my YouTube channel. Most of them are quick 1-minute tutorials, so it's very easy, in and out. And the next time you stream, your viewers are gonna be like, wow, you know? Twitch number 17, another very important tip is you're gonna do most of your growth off stream. So if you're streaming 7 days a week, 5 days a week, I need you to cut that in half, at least cut that in half. And the time that you did cut, use that time to create content. And if you don't know how to create content, figure out how to create content. DaVinci Resolve is a free editing program. Learn how to use that. There's a whole bunch of YouTube tutorials. Find gaming content you want to mimic. If you're trying to do funny gaming videos, watch funny gaming videos, play around in the editing software, find tutorials on what you're trying to do, and then make your own. Learn about audio quality, lighting, cameras. These are all tools you can put in your toolbox and use them to define your content and help grow your Twitch. And don't get hit with the analysis paralysis. If you learn something, put it into action. Don't learn something, put it in your toolbox. Go learn something else, put it in your toolbox. Learn it and apply it, and I promise you, you will grow further and faster if you do it that way. I'm gonna give you a last bonus tip, and this one is, if you're one of the people that say, I'm not gonna get a TikTok, I need you to get a TikTok. TikTok is an amazing organic way to reach thousands and thousands of people who are interested in what you have to say or what value you have to provide. I've seen people start TikTok and 6 months later, they're partnered streamers. Of course, everybody's different, right? And it depends on the time and work you put into it. But TikTok is a great starting platform or another platform that's easy to add. I can attribute a lot of my recent growth in the past few months from TikTok. Utilizing the tips I just told you and the experience I gained from those past 2 years of streaming, I was able to apply those principles over to TikTok and provide value to other streamers who are trying to learn, or people who are already affiliates, partners, that didn't know about some of the extra things you could do in OBS or Twitch. So if you're not on TikTok, the best time to start was yesterday. The next best time to start is now. If you do have any more Twitch growth questions, let me know down in the comments, or you can join me while I'm live on Twitch and we can chat there. If you need me to cover something more in depth, I'm down for that too. And if you're just trying to learn how to stream, there's a whole bunch of tutorials on my channel right now. Go ahead and check those out as well. Hit that like and subscribe button because I would love to give you some more value in the future.